Hi, welcome to CBug's Records, new arrivals for the week of July 29th. Please subscribe, please pass this along. I'm going to start with two biggies. Let's see, the first one, Led Zeppelin II, and this is the Robert Ludwig remix. So, first of all, I had this and I didn't even know it. Let me explain what it is first. When Zeppelin made this album, it was mastered by Robert Ludwig, and they were really happy with it. And it's very deep grooves and just sounds amazing. But one of the executives from Atlantic took it home. The story says that his daughter played it on one of her portable kind of toy machines, and it just kept skipping and it wouldn't play at all, because of the grooves, because how deep it is. So he pretty much right away had it remastered and put on the shelves like normally the ones that we're used to. So, when I heard about this story first, I was like, I'm not going to hear much of a difference. I'm no audiophile. I can't really tell too much of a difference between things like that. But it is crazy how much of a difference this makes. This is a very valuable album. It's what you look for is this number, SD8 something something something, 4 digits. And if you have that, you might have one of these. It doesn't mean you do have one of these. You got to look for other things. You got to go to see the wax and the scratchy things on the wax. It needs to say RL at least on one side. This says it on both sides. There are some different editions of this. So I'm gonna have this for $250. Happy to play it if anybody wants to hear it. So we'll see what happens. May end up being an eBay thing, may not. I'd rather sell it in here. So that's about that for that one. The next biggie is the Butcher album. So I bought this one on eBay, and it was on an auction and there weren't many people watching, and I put in a bid that I never thought would win, and I kind of forgot about it and woke up the next morning and it actually won. So I was pretty happy. Now, this is partially peeled. I'm assuming most people know the story, but if not, the bottom of this here, that was put on the shelves in 1966. And, you can see the Beatles legs and you see that piece of meat. It was them with butcher dolls and bloody pieces of meat tearing apart the butcher dolls. So in 66, that was way too graphic. Taken off the shelf immediately, and this sticker was put over it. So now this is obviously partially peeled. I think it's kind of a cool partial peel. I almost feel like they did this on purpose. You can see both the lettering goes together, which I kind of like. You can see this. It tells the whole story. So I like it like this. It generally, one fully peeled or one not peeled are worth more than partially peeled, but I do like this one, so I'm very happy I got this one. Now, what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take my Kiss album up here. This is the misprint that has 3 songs that are not actually on the album, and I'm going to take that one out of the frame, get this one framed in that same frame, and then put that Kiss album online. I'm probably going to put it for about, I'm either $550 or $600. I'm not really sure. There's none on right now on eBay that are, or anything on it is like thousands or something crazy. So I've sold them before. That's about what I'm going to sell them for. If anybody wants it here, I'll go a little lower than that. And I'm going to have $700, I believe, for this, not with the frame. And if someone wants the frame with it, it's going to be $900, because it's a frame I got a while ago and it's a pretty expensive frame, and I'm going to have it, custom framed again so it matches. So those are the two big ones, obviously. The rest, let's see, most of them came in. There's been a few different lots here and I can't keep track. I did go to one place and buy a good amount for $120 with a good amount of 45s. Some of these come from that. There was the ones I'm about to show you now actually came from when Laura was here, and I was at a movie with my kids, and we were just about to go in, and she called me, and she was FaceTiming me because this woman wanted to sell these records. And I looked through them, and the ones she showed me were pretty good, but were kind of in a hurry, and there were probably between 100 200. There were lots of them, but you could see a lot of them had problems. So I said, I'll take a chance for $80, and they agreed to that. A lot of them went to Goodwill. I ended up with enough good ones, but with all the work of separating them, and I'm not sure it was really worth it, but I did get some good ones. So what I'm about to show you, I think I'm just showing you 4. There's a few more. There's also a lot of Spanish ones, which I'm very glad to have because I get asked about that all the time. But I really have to go through those and see what's what. But I will show you these 4. Bill Withers. Very hard to find Bill Withers. With a lot of them in this lot, the covers have some issues, the sleeves, but the vinyls are really good. So I'm going to have 22 on Bill Withers. Al Green, same thing, hard to find, probably about 20. CCR, Green River will probably, I think I usually have about 18 on these, maybe 16. But there was one I was shocked because it's in beautiful shape, the cover is nice, everything's nice, and it's Prince, Sign of the Times. So hard to find this. I mean, hard to keep Prince anyways, but especially this one. I have not had this in a while. So happy to have this. Probably 40 to 45 on that double album. Let's see. Here's a couple I got yesterday just because we were at Game Exchange in Enfield. And I got these for about $3 each. So that's Sly and the Family Stone, the Police. They're both around that 15 mark. Let's see. Another lot that came in. We have, I believe this came in from the lot with one of my regulars. This is The Doors, Alive She Cried. It's a single album, but it's a live album, pretty good. Be about 15 for that. Van Halen, Fair Warning. These keep going up, especially the David Lee Roth. Probably 25-ish. Springsteen, The River, great album, double album, probably about 15. And this is the super cool one. So this is David Bowie, Black Star. Now, this came out in 2015, and it's a first pressing. Now, that doesn't sound too impressive, 2015, wow, first pressing. But this came out the week before David Bowie died. So, now, as soon as he died, people wanted this, many more were made. But this is the first pressing, and it's sealed. So, pretty cool for this one. And it's all about death. I mean, I didn't unseal it, but I listened to it on the internet. But you could tell he was dying. It's pretty eerie. So I'm going to have $60 on that one. Meatloaf, Bat Out of Hell, and this is a promo, which is pretty interesting. I think this will add a little to it. I got to look at it a little more and look it up. But I think I have a few, and I think I have them at 22, which might be... I might have to lower that a little bit because, when he died, it went up and now it's gone down a little bit. But the promo might be right around there, even a little more. Chilling, Thrilling Sounds of the Haunted House. This is $15. I've had this before. I see this a lot, but it's hard to find in good shape. So this is really nice shape, probably $15. And I've said before, Halloween sells. No Nukes. This was a group of concerts in '79. Springsteen, Tom Petty, Doobie Brothers, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. So pretty good stuff. I haven't listened to that in a while. Probably about 16, 18. America Greatest Hits. I think everyone knows how I feel about America, but that does sell. I think you usually get about $12 for that. Hotel California, Eagles. Probably, I think 16, 18. Grease soundtrack usually sells pretty quickly for 15. James Taylor. Let's see. I want to see this is greatest hits, but I don't see. Yeah, greatest hits. Probably about 10 for that. Got a few Fleetwood Macs. Rumors, I think I have 35. Tusk. I was just saying a couple of videos ago, I had trouble finding this. Now I got about at least 3 of them. Maybe 4. So that's, I think I had 22 Fleetwood Macs, usually around 15. And Bare Trees, gotta look it up, 12 to 15. Earth, Wind, and Fire, Gratitude, double album, probably 10 to 12. The Mamas and Papas, technically the Mamas and the Papas. 16 of their greatest hits. Probably about $10 for that. Let's see, we have a couple Grateful Dead. This is Reckoning. And this is the self-titled. These will be about 35 each. And we will finish with some Pink Floyd. We have Obscured by Clouds. This will be around 40 to 45. Same with Wish You Were Here. And a nice pair, which is on Harvest, which is an early pressing. Not sure that it's a first pressing, but definitely an early pressing. Double album, probably still around that 40 mark. So, good stuff this week. Hope to see you in here. Thank you.